Hello and welcome to our miserable November walk round.
Miserable.
It's November, it's autumn, everything's wet, damp, smelly. It's miserable. Hello and welcome to us in what's left of our cold, hardy, exotic, tropical effect garden. I think I've got all the adjectives there. And it's November, the light levels are reduced, the day's short, the weather's down, and the plants, they don't like that. They're all starting to come to an end. They don't have the energy to keep going. And this is probably the last walk around the garden that we do, because it won't be long before we start cutting it all back down to ground level, moving a few bits around, so there won't be a lot to see. First of all, you probably see this in our earlier video.
My banana.
A crushed, snapped banana tree.
It didn't just fall, it collapsed. I mean, that looks how I feel after a week at work. That is just a banana that's given up, isn't it? So,
yeah. Well, it hasn't given up. It's
the stems are.
It got blown over in a wind. It just completely bent over, rather than the leaves they tend to shred. They're designed to shred in order to cope with the with strong winds, because you get tropical storms. That's absolutely fine. But on this occasion, no, the leaves didn't shred. The whole thing just snapped in half. I mean, where does that happen? It happens here, obviously.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Oh, well, onwards and upwards.
Yeah. But it's kind of running out of steam. You got the dahlias over here.
Okay.
They're really, I mean, even though we haven't had a hard frost on them, you can see they're really just starting to give up. So they can be cut back and either lifted, moved, brought in under protection if you're up north. But in this garden, because we're quite mild, we just leave ours in.
Barely flowering. The last few flowers on there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's finished. It needs to go. The ficus, it's not really been cold enough to lift these, but we really do need to in the next week or so.
It's looking good. We just had it indoors for a while, didn't we?
Yeah,
put it outside for the summer.
Yeah, so as an exotic looking plant, it is fantastic.
Yeah.
Ficus liatra, that one.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you know what, the tree fund's still looking good, nice and green, and we had a few more fronds come out recently.
Yeah, the tree fern is looking good.
Well, the coleus are all finished.
Yeah.
All the hostas are dying back.
Yeah. That sort of autumn colour, and feel the leaves are going, isn't it?
Yeah, there is still some of the cannas where we've been on top of dead hedging them. They've still got some. Still got some flower on them.
Yeah. Surprised by that. Let's walk around.
The salvias, all the salvias I'm seeing around have been doing really still flowering. High mass flowers. Still lots of insects on them.
So look, yeah, I mean, it's looking great. Looking really good, that salvia. Oh, Kimball's gone crazy.
The echium, I'm really surprised at the echium.
Yeah, what's going on here?
The echium is still growing, unbelievable, still in the ground. I would have thought that in the strong winds we had recently, that whole thing would have just gone straight down. But it's still, I mean, look, I don't know if you can come in and see this, still got some flower. Still got flower coming through.
Hanging on, and it's still attracting the bees, isn't it? We had a bee fly past earlier. I wanted to be in a film, and they just lost the insects going.
Well, let's be honest.
Crazy.
It looks very tatty, and it needs to go.
It does need to go.
So one day, I'm looking forward to waking up in the morning and seeing that on the ground, and I can deal with it for it. I don't have to look at it anymore. But do you know what?
Until then,
late flowering, nectar producing plants this time of year, they're few and far between. So, for the bees, I'm going to keep it there. More dahlias giving up the ghost.
Yeah. Oh, we put that there.
Rhododendrons next year.
Wow.
We'll tie these up.
You're a big fan of this. I'm not quite so sure. I think this goes out of control, like the canna that you say it goes out of control.
I don't think as much by. I mean, it's plant forming. I mean, the non-variegated forms are they are invasive, but this has been really good. But I think
it is cool.
I think it has a really great tropical effect, but it does need support to give you that height.
I'd like more bamboos, is what I'm saying. A black bamboo. Can I get you to point out the black bamboo?
Oh, I will do.
Oh,
just saying.
This?
Middle of November, still got some flower left on the canna lilies. I think that's pretty cool.
That's good, isn't it? It's a lovely yellow. But yeah, the salvias are still the black and white salvias. It's black and white,
Black and blue.
black and blue. It's
Yeah.
still looking lovely.
Well, I'd say that's tired. I'd say the colour's gone, the flowers are.
Yeah, but it's a bit of colour.
Smells nice.
Actually, the black of the salvia looks really nice with the black stems of the bamboo.
Yeah. Just some weird sort of grey in there.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh,
Get the paint out.
This was a new plant we picked up the other day.
Strelitzia.
Nope.
No, it's oh, is it not? Stritza.
Schizostylis.
Yes, you
This
did.
is Schizostylis major. So you normally get the. Oh, what's the normal one you get?
Oh no.
Coccinia. Yeah, coccinia. Which
Yeah.
coccinia means red, but so often I just see it as pink, and I'm
Yeah.
not a big fan of pink. But the major, that's
It
red.
did
Have a
look good. So that is almost as red as my coat.
So it's a really good red colour, really late on in the year when most other stuff that's red won't be.
Poppy
black.
red
So it's a
for
really good
November.
choice. So that'd be going in
Yeah.
the ground
Like
when I
it.
get round. No. Look.
Oh,
More.
another canna.
More care flower.
Look at
It's not,
that.
no, November flowering. But to get the November flowering, you've got to keep on top of deadheading those.
Yeah, it looks good though. Oh, there you go for the dichondria.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much more height on that. Look, height, length.
Length.
But there you go. You got
What's that? A meter?
3 foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 foot, which I think is probably as much as you'll get.
Yeah.
But we'll bring these into the greenhouse over
Yeah.
winter.
I mean, the other one looks 4 foot. In all honesty, slightly longer.
You
Maybe.
think so?
Maybe not. No, maybe 3 foot. They look great.
But it's sort of,
Another. What's that?
Yeah.
Another canna flower.
That's a new flower.
Oh
isn't
my
it?
goodness, a tropicana.
Yeah. And there you go, and the rest of it is just sort of mess. But
Yeah, you can see it's dying back, and the hosta's taking it all in.
yeah.
But
What I am looking forward to is next year. We've identified a few plants that we've been seeing in other exotic gardens, and we're going to get those and we're going to bring them into this garden. We're going to redo one of the borders, redo some of the fencing, and hopefully come the spring, late spring, mid-spring, we'll have more interesting stuff to show you. Anyway, thank you for what will now be the last garden walk round of the year. And thank you for watching all year. Thank you for our subscribers, and we'll see you again in the next video.